Hi, I'm James with Curse, and welcome to a video. I'm here with Whalen, the director of eSports, and we're sitting in the very serene Seattle balcony. Definitely the nicest spot I've been to at PAX so far. And going on somewhere that region below the floor is the North American Regionals, and Curse is literally fighting for their lives right now. So it's a very dramatic time, but that is what esports is all about. So I guess my first question to you is, how do you feel satisfied with the current season, and do you feel like it's been a major improvement from the previous season?
It's a great question. I mean, I think the goal coming into this season was to lay the foundation for an esports ecosystem for League of Legends that could survive for decades. And that involved creating the structural foundation, which are the pro leagues in North America, Europe, and fleshing it out so that their major regions have pro leagues everywhere. And then also upping the broadcast quality and creating a weekly cadence so that, you know, it's easy to be a fan. You know when your teams are playing, and there's something awesome experiential to look forward to every week. So I think from those aspects, we've done a pretty good job. Obviously, it's been a bumpy ride. This is the first year for esports, and we are sort of running so quickly that obviously there are certain things that we'll be looking in the off season to tweak that sort of have developed that we couldn't predict it, just because esports in general is just growing so quickly. And I think that this is sort of the first year that you could say that we've arrived, right? Yeah. Like this is sort of like it is no longer sort of a tournament happening every couple months. Like the pros are becoming superstars. The players and our fans that are tuning in every week are sort of anticipating that, and we're sort of culminating at the Staples Center on October 4th, right? And that is that's a sort of a symbolic. It's just like a symbolic thing for us, so for all of esports, and we're really excited.
Awesome. So, since I guess season one, that we've seen these kind of meta changes happening, kind of intermittently when the season is finished. And do you think that esports has had such a significant impact on the game to the point where, because I know Morello was talking about, a lot of meta changes coming in season 4 and stuff like that. So is that kind of out of respect to keep the meta where it is for the players of LCS, and then kind of go through the shifts and stuff like that? I guess my question here is just that, how do you think esports has impacted the development of the game post-launch?
Yeah, I think it has sort of framed the seasonal structure of League of Legends better. I think esports is now like a very prominent and visible thing that you can say, oh, like this is what the season is starting, because the pros are playing and the season is sort of wrapping up when we're at World Championship. And I think that what's cool about the meta is that we're simply creating sort of like the space and the rules for players to play in, but they're sort of the ones that define the meta, and it has sort of evolved. Sometimes it's a change from our live design team that sort of tweaks the meta, and sometimes it's an innovative player, an innovative team that comes up with a new strategy that evolves the meta. But I do think that we've hit a very nice cadence where we make some of the major changes that will dramatically shift the way people play in the off season, and that's a perfect time to do so when all the tournaments have wound down. And then, we make subtle shifts during the course of the season. And our live design team is a fantastic group that we have a very close relationship with. And, they take, when they're looking to balance the game, or tweak the game, they look at all sources of feedback, and including that feedback are our pro players, and they watch esports because we're all fans of esports at Riot. So, yeah, I guess that's sort of like I guess you are right on in that it is sort of esports is a great frame for the season.
And I think one of the things that League has done tremendously well is kind of made the line between esports and playing ranked very ambiguous, because I feel as though I am in like an extremely low bracket on the competitive scene because I take it seriously, my friends take it seriously, stuff like that. And I think we're all looking forward, everybody out there is looking forward to placement matches for season 4, and it's just, I don't know, it creates this livelihood to the game that's it's really magical to see. But where do you think you go from here? Because I think it's tremendously popular streaming. It's tremendously popular playing. Do you just are you always trying to improve, or are you just sticking to your guns, or what's the plan?
We are definitely always trying to improve, and I think during the course of the season we've made some minor course corrections. For example, we've tweaked the number of play-in spots that are available to the LCS from 4 to 3 mid-season. But we're looking, in the off-season when we've got a little bit of time after the World Championships, feedback that our players have given us on Reddit, on our forums, through Twitter, just meeting a fan on the street saying, hey, I've got an idea for you. I'm like, awesome. But we listen to our players on that front, and we'll be, in the off-season, looking to make some subtle tweaks. We're really happy with the seasonal structure we have now. But some of the things that we'd be working on is like investing more into the holistic ecosystem. So that involves like investing in Challenger, making sure that there are Challenger teams that have, we just had a great Challenger match wrap up where Complexity beat TBD for a chance to get to the promotion tournament. And we want to make sure that it's a strong ecosystem from top to bottom. We started with investing in the pro scene because we feel like they're sort of the aspiration for people to get to, and sort of, like I said, to inspire people to play and to get better. But we need to invest it as a whole. And then also, just looking to go bigger and better, right? Like we topped ourselves last year. We did Galen, which was pretty cool. This year we've got Staples, and you'll just have to stay tuned to see what we've got in store for you guys. But some big stuff in the works, and we're always just looking to make sure that esports is an experience that we can be proud of and that our players really want to engage with.
Yeah, I think it's done tremendous things for League of Legends. I think it's kind of made that carrot on a stick for a lot of players, and really just given the game and the community a goal, whether it be attainable or not for some players. I think it's very a romantic idea to think that you can play the game, become professional, and have fans. It's really cool. Anyway,
actually, I think, sorry to
no, go ahead, please, by all means.
That's really important because like you said, even though even if you can't make it there, because these guys are really good, right? But to walk the path, to understand the path, I think it makes you appreciate how good these pros are, and I think that's just so even if people get the opportunity to get through a couple promotion series, they know the pressure of winning a best of 3. Now imagine that in front of tens of thousands of screaming fans, and then it gets amplified a little bit. So.
Pretty epic. That's the only word I can say for it. Anyway, Whalen, thank you very much for joining us here on Curse. I want to thank Alienware for sponsoring all of our PAX coverage. I'm James with Curse. Enjoy the game.